Eh, eh, eh. Yeah. Man, it's so fucking mud. Oh, it's coming back. Oh boy. Oh, it sucks so fucking much when you feel like we're gonna sneeze, but you don't sneeze. Hi. We're supposed to start this yesterday, but I wasted too much time with dumb badge, some stuff. Like, look, you get that, don't you? You understood the reference, didn't you? Oh, that's so dumb. I think they changed it in the HD version of the first Resident Evil, so like not everyone is gonna understand what that means. Where do I PNG? Oh, talking about PNGs, since it's this Pokemon, we should probably use something a little more appropriate. Marisa? No, which one Ralloing is a bit too cliche. What else? Uh, I guess this would work if I had a transparent background, but I'm not sure Twitch would be too happy about an undead girl wearing just hopes streaming on their site. I don't know. Uh, I guess this is what I have to do for now. uh, I said I was like gonna draw some sort of two-wish clickbaity hot version of the Shira's avatar, and I guess that would still work for Halloween, maybe? But that's gonna have to come later because I'm trying to do it in October. Let me just mute Resident Evil real quick. We don't have the audio interrupt me the entire time. Inktober just started and we kinda wanna participate. It's been busy as fuck, so it's gonna be. And I still need to do the narration for that time lapse and draw the other drawing that goes with it and doing it over. Yeah, and it's been really busy here. So, Spook Shiraz cat avatar, but hot is gonna have to wait a bit. There you go, that is. God damn it, that came out. That got supersized. Bam! First day of Inktober. We technically posted this super late because I only remember I had to do it went to like the the dawn of the second day of Inktober. So I had to kind of hush and do something like super lame and basic. Never mind that big bean backpack didn't give me much options on what to do. But it's done. Today Steam is discovered and I gotta remember that I need to draw that before I go back to just being a piece of shit on some online game somewhere. But that's for later. Let me get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. And yeah, we're gonna be playing Resident Evil 2. I have the remakes. I have the remakes, but my PC is kind of a potato. And it'll probably die or run at a really shitty frame rate if I try to stream the remake. And another thing is that I played the original Resident Evil 1 and then the HD remake, And like, okay, you gotta play both because both are awesome. Like, now I kind of wanna play the original Resident Evil 2 as well, since I never actually played it before playing the remake. To maybe get that same vibe and like feel the difference between the two games, how different they are, how similar they are. They're really a whole new experience or not. And I already played Resident Evil 3 Nemesis before on PlayStation. And then after that, it's just 4, and I think I never actually finished 5, but 6 and 7 I managed to finish on console. Haven't played them on PC yet. And that's it for the mainline Resident Evil games. That's the whole journey is only gonna take us another 5 years. What the hell is Resident Evil Resistance? Oh, some multiplayer garbage that comes with one of the remakes. Okay, again. Well, let's get that show on the road. Well, Cerno is not gonna be present today because she has her head just firmly tucked into a pillow and is shaking like crazy because she is still under the effects of being in Yuyukut. So yeah, she's gonna be a little bit shaky for a while. Is it gonna have the voice like the first one had when I actually press start? Oh yes! I think even 3 has Resident Evil. Please don't ask me to try to make the Revenant voice for too long, it fucks my throat.
Incident occurred
Oh.
on the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible
No wait! Hold on. I gotta check on the options if there's like an option for like subtitles, because I'm sure my audio is like super low from stuff. I don't want to watch back the recording, sometimes it's hard to hear the game. It's really low in comparison to my voice, and it doesn't have an option for subtitles. I couldn't find my adapter to connect PlayStation 2 controller to PC, so I'm gonna have to play this on keyboard. It kinda sucks. I think they have an USB PlayStation 2 controller somewhere here. Maybe I should look for that. No, it doesn't have an option for subtitles in the game. Okay, let me just. There's one last place I didn't check for that controller. Heck yeah! Found it. Ooh, something too well. Oh, that's why I wasn't using it's wireless, and I don't have the right batteries for it. Oh, well, that's awesome. Thank you, wireless technology. Do I have batteries on? No. Remotes use. I don't even have any batteries. But use the larger ones. Oh, that is nice. I have to play a PlayStation game without a PlayStation controller. Even though I have a PlayStation controller, but it's wireless. Like, the actual controller is wireless, it doesn't have anything for it to connect it to USB and charge it. So that sucks. Well, we're playing this garbage. Why isn't it capturing the game anymore? Oh. Oh, that works. Ooh. It's stretched out as fuck though. No, it doesn't actually look that bad. Okay, so I guess I don't need the funny jokesy background with the Jill sandwich. Yay. Well, need to take. I guess I'm gonna be covering up some elements of this game. It's been like that for other games. Let's just go. Okay, I'm actually gonna open this on my phone to see if I can actually hear the game audio because there's no subtitles on the cutscenes. So, like, people are watching this. They might want to know what's happening story wise. And without subs, it's gonna fucking suck. At least we can hear what the audio in the game sounds like. Okay, looks like it's loud enough. So I guess if I stay quiet during cutscenes, you shouldn't have any issue listening to them. Okay, now we can go. Yeah.
Resident Evil.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation into the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Excuse me, mate, you meant to say that it was because of the efforts of Jill Valentine. And Chris Hadfield, maybe. If you really want to include Chris. He kinda sucks. Raccoon City.
What have we got here?
Oh hey, it's Max too.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Well, that trucker is dead.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move. No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. We're running out of ammo here.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job.
No, he just wanna
Name's
cosplay.
Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
And his name is Max
Name's
too.
Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Look out!
How come they didn't notice the zombie in the back seat until they jumped at them?
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
Why does this feel way more like the beginning of a very cheesy horror movie than the beginning of Resident Evil 1 did?
Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay!
We were parted by an unescapable destiny. Tis just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Oh shit! Ah! Thank you, fixed camera angles. At least I remember how to control things in Resident Evil games. I don't remember. Oh, it's whatever button I assigned to the X to interact with stuff. I can't go in there. Tank controls, yeah! I don't remember. Ah! Never mind. Ah, fuck off. Ah! Shouldn't the game have asked me to pick between playing to shit ass and like Claire? Because she probably should be playing this as Claire since you're gonna have have to play as Leon on Resident Evil 4. Like, don't really vibe with this guy. That discount Max Steel. Or really that whole CD1, CD2 stuff is more like CD1 is Leon, CD2 is Claire. Because I thought it would be like Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, and Parasite Eve. It would... Bro! That's Max Steel! Even on Remake, he still looks like a ship knockoff of Max Steel! Dude, this fucking sucks! And he's never gonna be as cool as Barry! Or Wesker! Like Frank West from Dead Rising. Frank West is awesome. Why can't I play as Frank West? Because Frank West wasn't a thing yet, because Dead Rising came on the Xbox era.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Oh, never mind, I was about to just tell a fun fact about zombie media. That characters in zombie movies and stuff seem to never know what a zombie is. But never mind, they immediately called those things zombies. Yeah, the police outfit looks great. On Jill. And on Claire. Leon is still Leon. Barry looks awesome as well. And you can probably get a mall security officer costume for Frank West in Dead Rising 2. Not Dead Rising 2. I don't know. I only played the first Dead Rising. And Leon just gets worse as the game goes on. It'd be cool if you played as Hank Hydro 8. You know, the survivor?
But you should be safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
Oh, by the way, you're a Leon fan. You probably played Resident Evil 4 before anything. I think it's like the best in the series since it's the one that started the decline of the series from changing from a survival horror to an action shooter. And nobody likes the fucking action shooters. Since you're simping for Leon so much, you're not gonna understand this reference. Oh, you played it a little bit before. But you played Resident Evil 2, you didn't play the first one. Of course, see? Fake fan! Anyone who played Resident Evil 4 first is a fake fan. See, he doesn't understand the Jill sandwich reference. What a disappointment, King. What a disappointment. You can't call yourself a Resident Evil fan if you don't know about the Jill sandwich. But I'll show remedy this. Yeah, but the Jew sandwich gets referenced later in other games. Dead Rising, you actually have a store called Jill Sandwich. The best part is it took some time for people to realize that it was a reference. They just walked by the store in Dead Rising and oh, Jill Sandwich. And then we were, wait a minute. A store called Jill Sandwich in a zombie game? You got anti-gun bullets. That's nice, you can anti the zombies. Well, that guy, it's a bit late to anti those zombies to save that guy. Can I take his gun? Can I take his gun? I can't! Resident Evil Survivor. Oh, that's the one that's the on-rail shooter spin-off. So really, you only played the action ones? Okay. I'm shitting on all the action Resident Evil games, but they're fun. If you go into them expecting just a shooter with a Resident Evil skin. Like, Dead Aim's pretty fun. Oh shit, I cornered myself. Ah! Oh hey, the dude's arm got stuck on me. Dead Aim on PlayStation 2 was pretty fun. It was sort of a hybrid between a normal third-person horror game and a motherfucking on-rails shooter. I'm gonna die right away because I can't remember what key I'm using for targeting. And because I just can't run past 4 zombies in one go. There we go. Yay. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all had fun and fuck Leon. Yeah, no, Survivor is another one that people shit on a lot and I've seen reviews and that one actually sucks. No idea why they page that thing, maybe to try to compete with House of... and I pressed the wrong button. Maybe to try to compete with Sega's House of the Dead. And I'm gonna have to watch that whole cutscene again, I guess. But it was just crappy and the story had nothing to do with Resident Evil until like the very end where the guy just blurts out, "Oh yeah! My good friend Leon S. Kennedy!" To try to tie it up with the main story of the series. Or something like that. Or I'm mistaken with another first-person Resident Evil game on PlayStation 1. Ah! Freaking zombies! Oh wait, it's a zombie game. Ah! But Dead Angels one that is a little more interesting. Again, the story, they didn't bother trying to tie it up other than like the umbrella is involved and there's zombies, that's it. It's like all original. But it sort of does that. When we're rocking around it, plays like a normal third-person game. But when you try to aim like that, I actually need to see through all the in-engine cutscenes like that.
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
But yeah, saying Resident Evil 4 is the best Resident Evil is like saying
By the time I noticed something was
My
wrong,
favorite Final Fantasy
the
is Doom
city was
Eternal,
infested with zombies.
basically. Because it's a completely different thing. The second half of the series. If you say 7 is your favorite, then that's fine. Because sure, it's in first person, but it is a proper horror game. I actually didn't finish Resident Evil 5. I 100% Resident Evil 6, because again, if you play it just as a dumb shooter, it's actually fun. But as an horror game, those 3 were laughable. Okay, we have the ammo, we have the anti-gun bullets. I think that shit was timed doing that. Like yeah, 4 is the best, sure, my favorite Final Fantasy is Doom. Disagree a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, those spin-off games were not bad. Then you have... I haven't played 4. They made it... They weren't going as hard to make it a dumb shooter yet. Because we were just experimenting with it. But again, once people said they liked it better that way, instead of how my older brother puts the horror games, those really slow games that tire you out. Like, yeah, Capcom said, fuck it, Resident Evil is an action shooter. And when that backfires, we went, okay, people actually played this thing to get spooked. And then we got 7 and the remakes and stuff. But it wasn't entirely hopeless for the people who actually liked the horror Resident Evil games. They just went the really wrong way with how they did things. Because we had on the Xbox, and on PC as well, they had the Resident Evil Revelations. And that is very close to the original ones, but modernized. It's like on this cruise ship that there is this mutant zombie sea monsters attacking and stuff, and you play as Jill, and it is more slow and puzzle heavy, and oh my fucking damn it! Why are there so many of those? Revelations, the first one's actually good. And you alternate between chapters, like in the present as Jill, and sometimes in the past as Chris, and when the 2 stories meet for the finale. There are no files. I forgot that I just started this crap. I'm probably gonna I think we were at a cheat this time. Because in the original one we only... No, in the first one we only picked between Jill and Chris. In Resident Evil 3 you only pick between easy and hard mode. But here it says normal on easy.
Resident Evil 2.
But yeah, Revelations, we kept the whole thing, the more ambient game with puzzles and mystery and stuff. A big plot twists and whatnot, instead of just shoot zombies in the head until they die. Resident Evil 2. This is the PlayStation version, so I can't really install mods, I guess. I could if I find a ROM rack somewhere. I know that PC version of the remake has a bunch of dumb mods, but why would you ruin something that's supposed to be a good game? Go install mods on some modern AAA title that came out broke as fuck to finish it for the developers, so they can just shrug it and keep making crappy games to sell their price as fuck. Good mods.
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Like what? Is that a Terraria Calamity mod for Resident Evil 2? Or something like that? A Resident Evil tutorial mod? Actually, I should try playing those Terraria mods, but
Hold on.
I know Calamity is hard as balls,
By the time I noticed
and has a
something was wrong,
lot of
the
new
entire city
materials and
was
crafting
infested with
recipes.
zombies.
So I kinda wanna do a playthrough of Master Mode Terraria before I try playing Calamity. Because Master Mode is meant to be fair. Calamity, especially with its Revengeance Death Mode bullshit on top of its normal difficulty. And you can still set that to Master Mode as well, and I forgot that I can steal the guy's shotgun. I don't think that thing was made for like normal people, but like really hardcore Calamity fans, so it's not gonna be even fair to begin with. How am I losing health from being touched by the zombies? What the fuck? They're just vibing there. Oh, randomizers. Yeah, that's just something I've for after you played this game to death, you install that. And hope you know about enough glitches and skips to not get soft lock if the randomizer doesn't give you the item you need at the point you are in the game. Come on! How did you get up just in time to bite me? Let's do a Super Metroid speedrun randomizer. A Super Metroid race randomizer. You and me. I don't actually know any useful Metroids. I don't actually know any useful Metroid glitch that could actually save me if I end up finding an item that I can't reuse right now. Well, depending on what it is, it's probably gonna open a path somewhere to give me another chance to find what I need to progress. But I can still get soft locked. Why am I finding so much ammo but no health, damn it? You get that, just a different place. Yeah! So I can get the... Yeah, graphic mods, graphic mods. Yeah, I can get the key to the police station. Inside the police chief's office. That sounds fun, and definitely won't need me to find a way to glitch to the police station door to actually get there. Ah, run, you piece of shit! I mean, there's that Sludge Leon mod for the Resident Evil 4 remake. That's a good one. Or was it for the Resident Evil 2 remake? Yeah. And Mr. X in a Speedo. That is a pretty good graphic mod. Yeah, because you're a snobby prick. That's why you say that. You could make a case that every retro game needs it, if you're gonna be like that. It's more about the art style than the technology used.
A bizarre.
Yeah, 7 looks bad, but it always looked bad. And it's because we're trying to make something in the same style as the 2D Final Fantasy sprites. Ah! They were trying to do something in the same style as the 2D Final Fantasy sprites with 3D models. At least for the overworld. But we were doing this bullshit with the super detailed pre-rendered backgrounds. And those two styles combined together look super weird. If they went for this style from the get-go, like they did in Final Fantasy 8 and 9, it wouldn't look so bad. 8 and 9 actually look okay. Sure, we're gonna run into the PlayStation 1 limitations of low poly models and low resolution textures, which actually looks quite nice. Again, the people who complain that they can't see every single hair on Leon's balls, they're just being assholes. Here's a nice looking 3D model. It's just low poly, that's it.
Freeze!
Same goes for the
What are
shotgun.
you doing here?
You can tell that it's a shotgun.
I'm a
Looks
human.
nice.
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Like, yeah, the thing is that you actually want to
I don't
see
have a clue.
every hair on
By the time I
on that
noticed something
shopkeeper's
was
arm,
wrong,
so you can actually
the
feel the
entire
guy
city was
embracing you.
infested with zombies.
But like, the 3D models were not bad. Again, they're low resolution detail, and detail doesn't necessarily mean bad. It could, if you're gonna say this is bad because it doesn't have that much detail compared to modern models, you could say the same about any retro game, even your favorite. What's your favorite Super Nintendo game? I'm going to shit on it and say it looks like shit. Because it doesn't have the same rand draw high resolution sprites as Cuphead, with 1 bajillion frames of animation. Actually, one of the Wario games on the Wii, it is a 2D game and it has 1 bajillion sprites. Most of the game data is just a whole bunch of sprites because they're really high resolution sprites. And we don't have. But this one doesn't look bad. If this looked bad, we wouldn't have modern games being made in this style. Bad graphics don't have anything to do with the console limitations. It has to do with being a bad artist. You wouldn't have people making remakes of modern games. You wouldn't have people making entire new games in that style if it looked bad because it's old. You know? G-Makes look you look like shit. G-Makes look awesome. Well, it's not like you can actually sell a D-Make of a modern AAA title on a store, so of course I'm only doing it for fun. See, under supervises the resolution. Case closed. And the best part's about you. No, but they look like shit. Pixel art is shit. They're like super low resolution. They don't have details. I could see every hair on Mario's mustache. That sucks. Ah! The thing is, you tried making pixel art before, so you know it's not easy to make a nice looking, low resolution pixel art. But you never tried making a low poly 3D model. That's why you think it's shit. Because you think it's easy. You think it's easy to do something that looks like this, that you can recognizably tell that it is Leon from Resident Evil. And that's why you say it's shit.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
It doesn't look ugly. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a game that actually looks ugly.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
And the worst part is that they had the excuse of being a cartoony game, so they could have done something to make themselves look good, despite lacking detail. A lot of those old games look bad. It's because a lot of those old games were trying to be photorealistic, and when you go for photorealistic, you end up looking outdated quickly because in a few years something more detail shows up. But this one doesn't have any excuse to be shitty. And the game itself also sucks. No, the 3D games you're thinking about don't have a style. They do have styles too. As I said, Final Fantasy tried mixing styles and that's why it fell apart. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. No, Link to the Past fucking sucks. Minish Cap looks way better. It has 32-bit sprites. Link is much more colorful, more expressive in his movement and stuff. But look at this mess. This is Bub's 3D on PlayStation 1. That shit sucks. Unarguably sucks. Okay, we're just gonna pull up a random N64 game, because if I pull up Mario 64, you're gonna say I'm cheating, because it's Mario, and of course it's Nintendo. Even though a launch title for the N64 looking better would be the perfect way to show you that Bubsy sucks. Ocarina of Time doesn't look ugly, it's just undertale. Or I played Majora's Mask too much, and Majora's Mask actually looks awesome, and it uses a lot of Ocarina of Time assets. That's Banjo-Kazooie on the Nintendo 64. That looks a lot better than Bubsy did. It's not nostalgia blinding me, dude, it's art style. It's art style, it's like people who looked at Wind Waker and said it looked bad on the GameCube. Have you seen what Wind Waker looks like? You're gonna say Ocarina of Time looks better than Wind Waker because of your logic. It's not nostalgia, I played those games recently. I actually looked at them and went, okay, this is not as bad as people say it is. They could have done a lot worse with the hardware they were given. Just Wind Waker. Look at this shit. Link's body's a fucking cylinder. His head is a fucking circle. And everything is just those flat textures. And that's on the GameCube. Why does that look like that? It's specifically because they wanted it to look cartoony. And people's immediate reaction to Wind Waker was that it looked like shit because it wasn't realistic. Many years later, people went back and, oh, okay, Wind Waker actually looks good. It's meant to look very cartoony. And yeah, that is the problem. That's what ends up making this game looks bad. Because at the time we were trying to go for photorealistic. The problem is, something you make photorealistic today is gonna look outdated tomorrow when a more powerful graphics card come out. And now what you make looks old. It doesn't look bad, it looks old. If you knew what you were doing, it would still look good. It would just look old and undetailed. That's what's going on here. Those are undetailed, they're lower polygon because the PlayStation would fucking explode if they tried to use a higher polygon count. And we need to use low resolution textures. Again, the PlayStation would explode. And there is no lighting. Everything is pretty much shaded on manually. It does change the point. The point was that it looks bad. It doesn't. It looks outdated. Now you're gonna make me try to install Dusk again. In the middle of the stream. Actually, I'm going to install Dusk in the middle of the stream. Fuck it. Dusk is great. I don't fucking care if the stream is gonna lag until the download finishes. I'm going to install Dusk. Steam, you better be downloading Dusk on the background while I'm getting eaten by zombies. It is. It's just going slow and it isn't showing on the taskbar. It's gonna take like 10 minutes-ish. Ah, crap! Actually, now that I think about it, the first House of the Dead looks bad compared to this. But I don't know if it's because it was made for the Saturn. The Saturn was... No, because Virtual Fighter is actually on par with PlayStation graphics. It's just something about House of the Dead makes it look a lot more munched up Resident Evil. Maybe they had to tone things down a bit, because House of the Dead is a on-rail shooter and they needed a lot more shit going on the screen at the same time. Of course, here you have 2 zombies and Leon. House of the Dead would have like 4 zombies that would get dismembered as you shot them, and knives flying at you, and crows and stuff, so yeah. Because nobody's making a modern pixel art game using high resolution sprites. Or rather, when they do that, you get Cuphead. And people don't even realize that it's the same thing they saw before. Because, oh hey, when you have enough pixels, they become so tiny they end up looking like a straight line on a normal cartoon drawing. So yeah, I could look at Cuphead and say, I could look at Super Metroid and say it looks like shit. Because Cuphead has much higher resolution sprites. That's the same logic you're using for calling pretty much every PlayStation 1 game shit. They're not a style, they're a limitation. Old consoles could only run pixelated graphics. So they had to look like that. Again, same thing same thing about this game. They had to use low poly models because that's what the console could run. And now it's just a style. You have people replicating that on modern games, because they like the way it looks. Because it can look good if you know what you're doing. If you're a good artist. It doesn't look like shit, it looks old. That's different. You look at the Mona Lisa and say it looks like crap because it doesn't have 200 Instagram filters over it. To make Mona Lisa's tits look twice as big and twice as reflective. Then again, you wouldn't be looking at the Mona Lisa, you would be looking like a painting of Gilgamesh or something. The kind of people who say old games have bad graphics. See? You wanna fish me? That confirms it. The kind of people who complain about old games having bad graphics really like big, hairy, muscular dudes in their games. That's why they get so annoyed when there's a female character in one of those really resolution, detailed games. I mean, why don't you wanna see a hot chick in that level of detail, mate? What's going on? That's the issue. Just look like shit because you can't see every individual hair on Leon's head. You can see that on the remake. You can imagine yourself caressing his beautiful, manly police officer mane. Females, yeah, that's the reason we don't like old games. They could fantasize about Leon properly.
I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Yeah, I know about the zombies. I should probably set that shit to easy because I think they did what I said they did to set what they have in Japan as hard mode as normal mode. Yeah, you can't wank it to the shopkeeper's ass. Because it's too low resolution. That's why we're mad about it. Ah! Stop checking the streets, Leon! Take the gun from the guy, you bastard! Okay, you have exactly 1 minute to come back, because there's 1 minute left for the. Oh, 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 oh! It's back. Oh, I'm died. Thank you forever. Just kidding. Because I'm playing on Wii. I'm playing with tilt controls. Because they're over here whining about graphics. And you couldn't finish Mega Man 7. You had to spend an entire string in one level in Mega Man 7. That's the kind of the kind of person who thinks pixel art games look nice. Oh. Oh hey, there's also moddable dusk. Wonder if they have where in the options is gonna be the thing about changing from the original graphics to the HD version, which still looks more like a PlayStation 2 game. Oh, wow, dude, it's already capturing dust. They really take this long to load. But it's trying to load the music right now. Actually, should switch it off on phone screen so I can actually see chat. So I can actually watch you whine as this game is just awesome. But they're gonna keep saying, oh, but graphics, I could see the hairs on the cultist's balls. Oh, there we go. I actually need this a little bit lower resolution so I can see the chat window on OBS. There we go. Do I still have my saves? I don't think it actually cloud saves. Oh my god, it cloud saves! Ah, now to remember which one is the level with the church. I think it's just one blasphemy. No, don't try to. Why did it jump back to new save when it tried loading? No, if I load this one, it's gonna be a spoiler because it's actually awesome the thing it does, like someone earlier. Oh, I know. It's being an annoying piece of shit. How it does stuff. I need to specifically click load. Ow! The thing is, I don't remember. Ooh, I forgot those guys explode when you kill them. And I don't remember the layout of the level, and I skipped to a level way later into the game. Oh, I know what's going on. Ha! Ow! Not exactly an easy game as well. That's another thing about those high detail AAA games. They're the ones that will say, oh, I need to do something dumb to make the game harder, else they're just too easy. This one just goes, no, fuck you! And yeah, if this looked bad, they wouldn't have made it this way. They would have went straight for the high resolution look they have as a, I think it's a DLC. Oh! I guess that was a bit too obvious to actually be a secret. Never mind, the game actually counted that as a secret. Yeah, it is a modern game! And they made it look like this. Because it doesn't look bad. It actually, that unreal feeling kind of adds to the atmosphere of the games. It's about ghosts and stuff. And I don't know what's the best part. Back in the 90s I had to do it like this for graphical limitations. Right here we don't have to worry about it. So we can do shit like... I think it is this one. Not that, I think those two are just the boss fights. Oh, this one. I'm not mad, you're mad! They can pull off some bullshit like this. Show me that you're worthy. Okay, this is a massive spoiler for like the final chapter of the game. And you're gonna see that... Yeah! Oh! They can just cram in 2 billion enemies in one map. And you're still gonna look at this and say, oh, this is something straight out of the 90s. But no, a computer in the 90s would fucking die with that many characters on screen. And I know, because I played Half-Life 1. I played Quake 1. No, I haven't played Quake 1 yet. I played Quake 3. And I played... what else? Unreal, the first Unreal. You know the Unreal from the Unreal Engine. It's an old game. And those 3 games that you have like 3-4 enemies on screen tops most of the time, because again, they were very restricted. But here we can just go crazy. And we can have enemies, particles, and all that stuff on top of it. And it's something that a lot of people who are actually into horror games mention is the graphics. It works backwards because ironically those less resolution part, those less low resolution. Oh wow, that on that part of the map I die if I fall off. Oh. On a low resolution map, the monsters actually look stranger and scarier because it's harder for you to tell what it's supposed to look like sometimes. Your brain ends up fitting in the gap. Oh, for some reason the super shotgun is not on the same slot as the normal shotgun. And I forgot about that little detail. Your brain fills in the gaps that are missing on the model with whatever you think is the scariest, and the monster end up looking scarier than they do on a super high resolution game. But again, I've saw Nemesis, an HD Nemesis, and HD Nemesis looks cool rather than scary. And again, anyone who says Lady Dimitrescu looks scary probably likes it up her butts, and that's why they think she's scary. But where's the next wave? Oh, there you go. And again, if you weren't full of shit, if you weren't just sucking on AAA companies' cocks, because I know you do because you play No Man's Sky, that game sucked on launch. Okay, but we're technically an indie game. I bet you actually were excited for Cyberpunk. And you still try to say that, no, it's actually good. Then never mind that the darn thing is completely broken and finished and unplayable and can't even run properly on the hardware that it was designed for. Because I know you do. Of course you were pumped, so you were supposed to get even more mad when it sucked. I was just like, oh, okay, it sucks. Sure. And actually I played the first Witch and okay, what's the point of this game again? Didn't like it when it's launched. But I did play the first Witcher, and the graphics are good, but it's not very, very fun. Then again, it's not the one people just talk about too much. Yeah, it got better when they remembered that they actually had to release a game, not a tech demo for RTX technology. The Witcher 3 is amazing. Well, that's good to know. Did that only... Oh, no matter, but I picked up another one, so... kinda clunky. Probably not a good idea to go straight for the level where the main villain tells you that he's gonna test if you're actually worth fighting him after not playing a game for like 4 years. Okay. Because I do remember this sequence going on for quite a long time. Yeah, you don't care so much about graphics, you're playing the Mario RPG remake instead of the original. Because the original fucking sucks, because Mario's sprite is just a really compressed, pre-rendered 3D model. Again, you can use the same argument that it's ugly because it's limited and dated to every style of game. When you say pixelated games look good, it's because they're being nostalgic. Because, as you said, you didn't play that many games on the PlayStation 1 era. But you played a lot of pixelated games on the Super Nintendo. So like, you don't think the OG looks bad? Are you sure? Oh. Oh yeah, that's one of the strategies I actually used the first time I got through this level. Just jump off the map to get teleported back on the other side when I'm getting surrounded. Well, that's a mindfuck and a half. Actually, how the fuck do you make a level like this on a modern game? Because could you actually do something like this? Like, just have some background that makes it look like you're in some sort of void between dimensions that has no beginning and no end? Without somebody complaining that it's lazy and bad looking because you just have just a black background representing the void. No, they're just wondering that. How the fuck do you portray emptiness when you details? And yeah, there's a difference between an ugly game and one that's working with graphical limitations. And you can get ugly games with good hardware. That happens on modern consoles as well. You care more about story and gameplay. I think that's actually a complaint that people had over No Man's Sky on launch, is that it actually looked like shit, despite the graphics. Because of the art style. I'm actually gonna restart from the beginning. Yeah, we're just having fun. Not intended for. Oh yeah, it doesn't remember. It's. No, it looked really bland and the creatures looked super weird, and because everything was randomly generated, so it doesn't really have a style. Another one that I think looks like shit, despite everything. I think I told you it's Fortnite, because they don't have a cohesive art style. So it just looks like a mess somebody made on Gmod. PUBG looks like shit. And Free Fire. Because again, it just uses a bunch of really... Well, just use a bunch of generic assets the developers bought. So they end up looking like the same basic and generic looking game. Yeah, they were overhyped as fuck, but I played No Man's Sky. And I'm not talking about the hype on the gameplay part.
Kill the intruder.
I'm talking about the graphics. I think Cyberpunk would launch more like a tech demo for RTX than anything. I should probably take that pistol because trying to fight a guy with a chainsaw when we only have a zip code and there's 3 of them is not exactly a fair fight.
Kill the intruder.
Ah! Okay, I'm gonna actually take the pistons. No, I don't think I'm gonna... Because it was a tech demo for RTX, that's it!
Kill the intruder.
Ooh! Okay, I found a secret. Those guys are still chasing out. Ooh, that's even better. I don't think I actually found that the first time I played. Where did they go? Oh, hi! Now it's a little more fair. Oh! It's little rats. Those things are annoying. Yeah, because they had to rush development. That is that. But the thing was just a tech demo for RTX. Really though, what happened to it is that it was gonna be released on PS4. But then for some reason, they decided they would release on PS5. Because actually they said something about changing consoles 3 times on the development. So they ended up delaying the game a lot. Probably went back and did the graphics about 5 or 10 times with each new iteration to try to take advantage of the new tech. So no asshole would try and say the game looks bad because it's dated, because it began development 10 years ago. And the result was a game that ran like crap and it ended up being more like a tech demo for a new graphics technology. But again, I didn't mention Fortnite and its inconsistent art style. I did mention PUBG also looking like crap because it's just bland and generic. To be honest, a lot of military shooters are like really boring aesthetically because they all look the fucking same. But oh hey, maybe if we increase the resolution on the polygon counter or generic soldier man, he's actually gonna look a lot more interesting. No, it still looks like a generic soldier man. And your game still looks all grey and boring because we're trying to make it look like super serious and realistic. Oh, I forgot that was the thing. I can't say it looks bad. Just boring. Boring is worse. Actually, boring is bad. Boring is actually worse, but just outdated. Think about it. You can't tell that this is dusk. You can't tell that it's meant to look and play like Quake. Wait, was that a thing? Did I pick up a power up and did... Oh, I probably picked up a power up and didn't notice. That just doubled the fire rate of the shotgun. Yeah. Oh! Ow! I was trying to be hot. Actually, I should go back and shit on one of your favorite pixel art games by pulling up Cuphead's sprite sheet and showing you that it is pixel art, but like super high resolution. So it's better because it's more detailed and has cleaner lines and stuff. And it looks like a gorgeous 1920s animation instead of like the 3 or 4 sprites on Mario's animation cycle on Super Mario World. It makes sense, it's the same idea. If it looks bad because it's limited, then pixel art games also look bad because they were limited. Yeah, but it looks bad, bro. You're just being nostalgia baited. Because you grew up playing pixel art games. It's a really crappy looking style because I can't see every hair on Mario's mustache. It is true! I am 100% correct that art is purely subjective and that more detail is actually always better. Doesn't matter what is the vibe you're going with the picture or the style we're trying to go for. The only valid style is super photorealistic. You can't do anything else. Doesn't matter if it's for comedy or for social commentary or for just to save time on working on your project. if it doesn't look like you took a picture of what you're trying to draw, you should throw it into the trash. I don't know, pay $200 a month to use Adobe's image generator for you. Great, great. Gimme. One rifle bullet, I don't have the rifle yet. I'm working with facts as well. And it's your own logic that you said about 3D games. It applies to 2D games as well. Because we're gonna have games like Cuphead and actually Shantae. It doesn't look. It looks better than 6, actually. When we're in the combat animation. Because for the combat they didn't try to mix up the two styles and get stuck. So it doesn't look bad in combat. They actually have a proper model for the characters and stuff. I think for Final Fantasy 8 and 9 they didn't even bother with a proper remake. All they did was just ported anything to PC and just upscale it so it can run on. You're an enemy, and sure you're an enemy, you bastard! I think there is a Final Fantasy 8 on Steam. And it's just the original game upscaled, because it doesn't have that issue where the sprite, the style of the game just falls apart because they weren't sure what we were gonna do with it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 8 Remastered!
Peggy 6.
All they did is upscale it to fit the high resolution models. There might be a little bit of retexturing involved on it. But if you look at it, 8 is what 7 looks like during combat, but the entire time. So you don't get 8 people saying that Final Fantasy 8 looks that bad. The most you're gonna get is that meme about the girl saying that Skull is the nicest looking guy in the entire party. But the Skull model is like super far away on screen. So his entire face is super mush because of the low resolution. And that makes the scene look super funny. You can actually see some of the pre-rendered scene. They actually kept the original pre-renders as well. So really, they just ported the game over to PC and said, yeah, that's it, go play Final Fantasy 8. Because the professionals, the guys who made the fucking game, looked at it and said, okay, that actually looks alright. And Final Fantasy VII is like, holy shit, dude, what did we do with this game? We had no idea where we were gonna go with the graphics. So like, for Cloud's overworld model, it looked like we ripped something straight out of Brave Fencer, but you have the pre-rendered backgrounds like in Resident Evil and a lot of early puzzle and exploration games use pre-rendered backgrounds a lot. point and click games. Because we wouldn't need to deal with the player jiggling the camera around so much, so fuck it, just use the highest resolution model we're going for. And the result, Final Fantasy VII ends up looking kinda messy. And that's what makes it look bad. Because there's a game released around the same time, also made by Square, that looks kinda nice. Which is one I told you maybe you should play, but you're still playing the remake of Mario because you think old games look bad. Is it actually gonna load properly? I'm not sure which one was released around this, which one was released earlier, and I probably loaded the wrong file because PlayStation 1 games are messy to load on an emulator. Come on! Oh, there we go. Now is the capture. Yeah, you actually capture. Because your point is full of shit because you're messing with double standards. Yeah, you can see that intro is on the same level as the pre-rendered cutscenes on Final Fantasy VII. But you're not gonna like this game because the main character, you can't fantasize about the main character being deep inside. I mean, you can't fantasize about being the main character. Oh, press start button is one of those games that are like very specific. When they tell you to press start, you have to press start. I'm gonna try to play the same cutscene again, but I can't skip it. Maybe I should set it to extra game because I already finished. Yeah, okay. Let's reset. See if it will skip the cutscene if I start on EX mode. But then I'm going to start with 4 more weapons. Well, it's art, it's subjective, it's always going to be an opinion. There's going to be some person that's going to say that generic military shooter 37 actually looks good just because it's detailed and stuff. Doesn't matter that it looks exactly the same as every other generic military shooter. Everything is like super gray and boring. Yeah, double standard means that you're using two different sets of rules to judge something that's supposed to be the same thing. Oh, I need to start on the clear data. Those are the end game save files. Is that actually gonna let me skip the cutscene? Because, no! Fuck you, True Square! They were so proud of that cutscene that they make you watch it even in New Game Plus. To be fair, it actually is a really cool cutscene, showing New York City on Christmas Eve. So okay, we're gonna set it. We're gonna start a new game normally. I should actually play the new game plus because there's an extra dungeon that with like the true ending, more or less. I don't think it's canon, nothing on Parasite Eve to reference it. But there is a better ending, an extra ending hidden on New Game Plus. Should go live today. Yeah, to do Inktober. I should do Inktober myself. And I guess there goes my Halloween tradition of playing a horror game, because I wanted to play Yomawari, Lost in the Dark. That's the third Yomawari game. But I couldn't buy it, because issues with life. And so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna play Resident Evil, but this is not Resident Evil as far as I can tell. So I think I clickbaited a bunch of people. Like, yeah, that's what Final Fantasy VII would have looked like if they said, okay, we're going for the same art style that we're gonna have during the battle scene for the entire game, but then we're gonna probably need to run the game on like 6 discs or something. Because this is already a 2-disc game and it pretty much only has the dungeons on it, because the entire game is done with the better looking models instead of the weird chibi something you could have running on a Super Nintendo model that they use for the overworld sprites of Final Fantasy. And yeah, the main character is just Cloud wearing a wig. Can I actually open... Yeah. She looks way too much like Cloud. Especially on promotional art. Now why does Zaya look like Cloud? Probably they had the same artist draw this to the two characters. And they're both like... just normal American, European looking people. So when they're like stylized like that, they look kinda similar. And that still happens today because the developers don't have a proper art direction. Oh yeah, the only art direction is just cram enough detail in that game that the people playing can see horse balls shrinking in real time. I should probably try to skip as much of the dialogue as I can so you don't get any spoilers. And I can't actually skip it because we're doing the same thing Final Fantasy does with an actual opera scene in the middle of the game. Head Dead Redemption's horse balls are the combination of, dude, why? Oh, but better graphics, so better game, more immersive. Still, dude, why? And why is everyone impressed with horse balls? That's the part where you start to question the sexuality of the people who complain about graphics in video game too much. Because they also complain when the main character is a woman. So... I don't know! we're starting to see a connection there with like being weird and wanting games to be super detailed. A bunch of games that has good graphics and no style. We are detailed. Unless you mean like no style when a game has like just super normal and generic anime art style that a lot of anime games have. Like, yeah, okay, they all look about the same. They have no style. They're just generic anime games. As I said about every generic military shooter looking the same. And I'm not shifting on games with realistic graphic styles. Because look at what I have saved as a wallpaper. I just prefer to use the Mega Man ZX one. The Boreal Valley from Dark Souls. That place is beautiful. And the developers were genius with its placement. You go through this cave catacomb full of skeletons. Just a lot of skeletons and some sort of non-looking enemies that are just... You could see any generic fantasy game. And the entire cave is the same generic palette of browns and grays that you see in a lot of realistic games that looks like shit. And you stay down there for a long time. And you just wanna get out of there. And when you get out of there, you see this. And you bust a nut. Because that vista is so beautiful. With how they use lighting and shadows to highlight the city. Or this skyline. And the Gothic architecture that you can see that it's just from far away you can recognize. It's Dark Souls 3. You can see that it's just like Renaissance, probably later 16th, I think 16th centuries. Renaissance era inspired city with a huge cathedral at the center, where you know there's gonna be the boss just from look at this, just from the way it's framed when you get out of the cave. And when you walk into that bridge, fight a mini-boss, and then slam your head face first into a magic barrier that tells you need to find a little doll to actually get through. Because there was another path early in the game that you didn't take that led to where that doll was, but you just took whatever path you were going and just kept going and actually got here. And now I have to go back and fight the Crystal Sage. And that's exactly what happened to me. I made it all the way here, just the game to cock-block me from actually getting to the city. But game please. Play Parasite Eve. Let's actually get into the combat with Eve. The combat is quite interesting because sort of a mix of it. I don't remember which one is the run button. Oh, there you go. Oh, right, I run like a snail because Aya is wearing heels, because she was on break, going to an opera, didn't expect to fight a crazy bitch with psychic powers, that's why she isn't wearing her police uniform. It's sort of a mix between real-time combat and Final Fantasy VII's active battle combat that they call that little system with the timing gauge. But here that system makes more sense because Aya uses guns. And how long it takes for the active battle to recharge, and I think something, yeah, freaking emulator should probably get a newer one. Or a newer version. I thought it was closing by itself because it was sitting idle for too long. But it closed while the game is running. But yeah, here that attack gauge system makes more sense. Because how fast it fills up is tied to what weapon Aya is using. And she uses different types of guns. And different types of guns have different reload times. So we can imagine that the timing between each of her turns is the time that it takes for her to reload her gun. I'll just hit continue and we'll probably go into... No, the carrier is the final boss. Let's go into the museum so there isn't... Spoilers, I'll probably end up... yeah, insert disc 2. PlayStation 1 games! We need a remake of Parasite Eve. Square, get to it. I think we actually renewed the license for Parasite Eve a couple years ago, but I don't think they did anything with it yet. Oh yeah. It actually looks like something straight out of Resident Evil, but everything is a 3D model. Or at least looks like it's a 3D model. Instead of using pre-rendered objects. And I actually need an enemy to spawn. It's not run or encounters, the enemies actually appear on the map. And there is an issue that you can't over-level yourself. No, see, oh no, it is not on encounters. Okay, you can actually see the combat system. See the attack gauge up there. Now it's filled, I can press X. I'm using a rifle so I can shoot two different targets. Or shoot the same target twice each turn. I think I can actually change weapons during combat, I don't remember. And yeah, I can still do magic and stuff. Oh yeah, I can actually change weapons during combat. El Cacetete! And you can see that now that she has her club on, the attack gauge is feeling much faster. Because she basically doesn't need to reload. So yeah, it is quite an interesting choice of combat system. Let's switch battle, shoot gun, and the range is a lot smaller because she needs to punch the enemy with the darn thing. Let's cast a spell. The reeling spells are gonna cost just a part of her attack gauge. But the attacking spells are gonna just eat up your entire bar. New game by Persona people. I saw people mention a lot that the new character looks like the protagonist from Persona 3 and it looks like the same character. Okay, now I have a buff. Don't ask why there's magic in a game set in modern day New York City. It would be a spoiler. Combat looks cool as fuck. Oh yeah, play this game, it's actually pretty good. But I don't know, wait for a remake if Square actually makes one. Watch it on stream. Bro, I actually played Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. Nothing about that game is gonna surprise me. How the fuck did I throw away the junk I picked up? It is an awesome game. The story too. You saw that opera scene there with that girl on the stage and people suddenly catch on fire. She was the one who did that. The singer. She did that. And the entire game is you trying to arrest her. But she ain't just a crazy psychic that burns people alive for fun. She actually has a batshit crazy evil plan. And there is also some more plot twists about why Aya herself also has powers. Okay, let's see. What's the name of that darn game that we're talking about? The new... not Persona? Actually, since the stream title still says Resident Evil, let me go back to my super amazing top class montage I made for the special occasion. That you don't get the junk because we are a fake fan. Meta for Refantasio. Oh, that's a really weird name. Fuck off, YouTube! Okay. Now we'll be asked, would you kindly show the window so I advertise for Atlus for free? Thank you. Oh, motherfucker! Now I remember why I wanted to finish Stardew Valley. Because I wanted to move on to play Shin Megami Tensei 2. And there isn't a game that's more Halloween than Megami Tensei. The entire point of the game is to like meet up and like train and like, well, meet up and like make deals with monsters and demons for them to join your group. You can't have something more Halloween than have your own party of overpowered monsters fighting other monsters.
King, are you?
Not exactly. I treat all tribes equally. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Oh wow, we got Makoto from Persona 3 and we got you from Persona 4. And a heavy version from the guy from Megami Tensei 5.
Now you'll notice we have a large monster ahead. More dangerous enemies give off a yellow glow. If the analysis indicates they're formidable, you should approach cautiously, unlike before. Pressing the squad button will call your party members to your side, transitioning us smoothly into a turn-based battle.
Oh, it alternates between real-time and
If you
turn-based.
initiate a squad battle before the enemy notices you, you earn a bonus first strike just like this. Even for battles that require a squad approach to defeat them with skills, the action portion before it is designed to provide a tactical element, with mechanics that can lead to both advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, that's kind of
The
neat.
squad option allows you to engage and enjoy tense, tactical battles without even drawing close, and using a variety of skills and strategic actions. The party customization is highly flexible and strategic, so we encourage you to create your own unique and powerful party.
It's owned by Atlus, but it's developed by Studio Zero. I think that is one of
annihilated the enemies.
studios in Atlus.
As you can see, you can earn
I'm
bonus
dumb, but don't know
rewards by
much
defeating
about
all enemies
Atlus.
without taking any damage. We implemented this feature to provide a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, it has nothing to do with Persona or Megami Tensei. Other than that style.
So that's the
Or
exhilarating
original
action elements
game.
and the strategic nature of the turn-based battles. It's a battle system with two aspects to enjoy, so we hope you
Yeah,
have
give
fun
it
when the
5
game
years and
comes
you're
out.
gonna say that it looks bad because it's outdated.
Next,
and
I'd like
old.
to touch on the volume
And they
of
had to make it
dungeons.
like this because of
As you
graphical
progress
limitations
through
on the
story, you'll come
PS5.
across main dungeons, which you'll tackle as part of the main story.
Because like the
and
PS6
side
has like
dungeons, which you
full
can explore
dive
as part of
technology.
quests.
No, it has smell-o-vision
Types,
technology,
of
so you
course,
can actually
turns you
smell
into
the game.
In terms of
So the game is
number of
automatically
dungeons to
better.
challenge, it's more than
Never
any
mind
previous
that the
title of ours.
old
Furthermore, the
abandoned
dungeon
aqueduct
mechanics we
is
designed
probably
were
gonna
created
smell
to avoid
terrible.
impacting the balance and pacing, reducing anything that may bore you. The battle system in these dungeons is one of our strongest selling points. So we hope you enjoy it.
Again, the same logic that this looks bad because it's outdated applies to every game, dude. I can tell any game looks like shit because it's old. As long as it wasn't released like today. That's the flaw on your logic. But that's why we're coping when you say pixel art games look good. I can, it's not a I could if I want, I can. You're giving me that freedom. Now think about what you said about the older games. And see if it's not the same thing. Where the... I think Shantae is gonna be like 2 billion gigabytes because it actually uses really high resolution sprites. Oh, it's not 2 gigabytes. Or I can just come here and show like this. OBS, would you kindly show the Steam page for Shantae? Steam, would you... There we go. Okay, I actually see those screenshots. Oh, open original site on browser. Very helpful, Steam. Very helpful. It's staged. It's not logic, because your logic that it's bad because it's so it sucks. Because I can take any Super Nintendo game and say it looks like shit because of fucking Shantae and the Giga Mermaid here and how much higher resolution that entire screenshot is. As opposed to the tiny 256 by 200 something resolution on the Super Nintendo. So we couldn't draw Shantae that smoothly. We couldn't draw the mermaid that smoothly. We couldn't have all that shading and like color variation here on those metal beans to actually make them look like metal on the Super Nintendo. Some modern 3D games look ugly. Some modern pixel art games look ugly. Because the artists did a terrible job with the game. It's not because of hardware limitations. And now that you are here, I'm actually gonna force your eyeballs upon this. And you're gonna go, oh hey, I should probably play that. After all, I like Minecraft. And I don't mean like play for an hour and then go and say, oh yeah, I played this, but like I didn't finish it. And wait for 20 years until Relogic makes an HD remake. Or something like that to play the remake. Like buy that thing and let's stream it together. OBS still hasn't detected it. OBS, please. Thank you. No. OBS, would you kindly show King this awesome little game that I actually bought twice because I like it so much? You ever had a game that you actually bought twice? Like, unironically? Oh wow, it doesn't... Wonder why it isn't showing on the capture yet. Maybe if I actually like a normal game capture? Oh yeah, as a normal game capture since you ever worked. Oh, what the hell are you doing, OBS? Oh wait, I think... Oh yeah, now it's working. Behold! 2D Minecraft. I actually bought this game twice. Also on PC and also on mobile. We are on stream, so I better use my cooler character that I think I should play this one more. Or I just managed to finish this one lost faster and then I went nuts. I don't remember whose word is who. That's another thing, cause Terraria saves our player progress. And forward progress in separate files. So, feast your eyes upon the accident of angry gamers. And I built that. Oh no, I played the other character more because I don't have the super OP weapon with this character. I only played this one enough to finish the game. And I don't know how to toggle off full screen to actually read shot at the same time. Okay, there we go. I know! Oh wow! But that is not a behavior that I was expecting. I guess it makes sense since it's all pixel art that loading the resolution would actually zoom the game in. Oh, Starbound, no. People say Terraria is leagues better than Starbound. They're actually unrelated games, it's different developers. I think they were. Of course, map data is saved locally and I copied those characters over from my saved data on my phone. Hey merchant. I'm like, oh, it's like Minecraft, because like you mine and build stuff. Well, yes, but I also know, because Minecraft is a lot more exploration and building focus. The combat is very basic, and there isn't much of it. Terraria is more like a sandbox RPG. There's a much bigger focus on powering up and fighting monsters. So it starts out... Oh! And yes, that was an unicorn enemy. Because I forgot that I had the holy biome right next to my house. And no, the holy enemies are not attacking me because they're racist or anything. They just think I'm as much of a threat to the world as the actual motherfucking Cthulhu. And they're wrong, I'm actually more dangerous than Cthulhu because I killed Cthulhu. This crap is everything that I built. Where the fuck is... Oh, oh, it's right there. I should probably resize that I didn't notice that it actually got rescaled on OBS as well. Pop. Okay, now you can actually see my glorious little... I have no idea what was the theme for this build, and I think Series is Creaking School's word. Accident of Angry Gamers is his word. Because I have one of the ingredients for the ultimate weapon just sitting there as a wall decoration instead of being made into the ultimate weapon. I have more builds because Terraria has NPCs and Terraria NPCs actually need proper houses. You can't just... Well, you can put them in a shoebox if you know how to build a shoebox. But they're not like villagers who just need a bed. And building is fun, so I build a lot of stuff. And it has this fast travel system called pylons. That when we have two NPCs that are living together that are happy, they will sell you a pylon. And you can teleport between pylons if you have more than one, but they only work for the biome that the NPC is living on. I think I already showed this, right? But on my phone, that is my ocean base. You must always bury the angler NPC alive because he's a fucking cunt. Just leave that guy underground. He doesn't care. He's fine if you just leave him in the ocean. Ignore everything people say about the zoologists and the dryad. The cutest NPC, not counting the princess, is the stylish. Just look at her, she's adorable. I love her. I'm gonna marry her. The stylish is great. There's the dryad. Yeah, she's just wearing some leaves over her naughty beads. Don't worry about it. That's like my jungle base, if you call it a base. Seriously, one of my favorite NPCs to buy stuff from. Actually, I'm gonna load into the other world because we're not gonna make sense of why he's important. Because I didn't use much of the stuff he sells on Cheese World. Because I haven't experimented with Fan that much. There's a desert base. Shit code for always getting a pylon. Push the weapons, the arms dealer. He sells guns with the nurse. Those two crush for each other really hard. We're always gonna be happy as long as we're not on the tundra biome. So okay. I forgot the game doesn't pause when you open the menu. You actually need to open the pause window for it to pause. Let's go as Misa, and we live on a dream world of grief. And you can see that this place looks a lot different. You can see that thing that Kirk in school was using as a weapon being a wall decoration right now. Because on this character I actually bothered to farm for this. And this turns basically every enemy in the game into a joke. And you basically need to drop from the final boss to get it. And full on otaku mode. I have my trench coat, I have my fedora. My house is inspired by a Japanese castle, made with Japanese wood. And with one feature that we don't have in Minecraft. That is the reason I said the painted NPC is like the best in the game if you like to build. The entire thing is painted red to actually look like a castle of a big shogun and stuff. I'd even put the pylon in a little temple over here. Oh, yeah. And I'm not cheating, you. This is all the same block that I'm using on the background. No, I'm not using dynasty wood on the background. But this head-looking wood, you're gonna see that it's also on my little, just my boss arena. I know it's over here. 2,000 zombies, nice. Ta-da! I actually built myself my own temple because I'm basically a god of destruction after I finished the game. How the fuck do I use the shelf one again? Ah, like this. Ocean base, please. The other ocean base, please. Okay, this place looks about the same. I think I have more bases where everything is like painted and stuff. Like, oh yeah. This base. There's the princess NPC. She's cute. The wooden beams on the background were actually bamboo, but I painted them brown. I should probably go back to the main base to show you the... I probably have a box full of bamboo somewhere. No, that's my box of just crafting materials for weapons. Bambu. Vai me dizer que eu enfiei o bambu no cu. Where the... Oh. I'm specifically using large bamboo because regular bamboo has a different texture. Oh wait, that's another convenience that we have over Minecraft in here, is that you can place blocks directly from your inventory. You don't need to place them on your hotbar. I keep pressing E because I've been playing Minecraft, but I haven't played this in a while. So if I... yeah. As you can see, bamboo is green. Both bamboos are green. But we have this neat little feature over here that if I actually remember which box I actually put those. You can label boxes, so you can actually look for stuff. You're gonna have brushes and paints. There's a few accessories that are also related to painting. So if I don't even... alright, I don't even need to have the... what is my brown paint? To actually make it look like what I did on the background. So if you have a brush and paint on your inventory, you can go and BAM! Paint blocks. There! Now that bamboo is wooden beams. And you wouldn't notice it if I didn't tell you. I forgot that every block you mine with the pickaxe. The axe is just for chopping those background trees. Yeah, it has a lot more content, like, again, especially when it comes to combat and stuff. But Minecraft, you just have a gargantuan world to work with. And Minecraft this is more like a sandbox RPG. Minecraft is more of a pure sandbox. You do have the goal of killing the dragon, but you don't even need to bother with it. The main reason you would play Minecraft would be just to explore and build. Geez, you could play like a normal game. Then actually the first time I actually streamed Terraria, it was me and people on the server playing it on multiplayer. Because you actually have classes like in an RPG and stuff, sort of. As you can see, okay, this is the end game weapon. This is the... you've beaten the game. Here's something for you to bully everything in the game with. This is my end game weapon. As you can see, it deals melee damage. Don't ask why a thrown spear deals melee damage. And you can see This entire armor set is to boost melee damage. This is my building setup. This is my fishing setup. I think you probably saw suspiciously named box over here that says summoner shit. And inside it has a set of summoner weapons and accessories. I actually need both of those things. No wait, I think I already have a summon weapon on me. I just forgot to actually. Yeah, I do have the ultimate weapon for summoners in my inventory. As you can see, that kaleidoscope, that is actually a whip, it deals summon damage. And I have the Terra Prisma that also deals summon damage. So actually, no, I'm not gonna take the full summoner equipment because I'm not gonna change equipment to save. I'm gonna have to change back to save everything. So as you can see, I can only summon one Terra Prisma, and it should attack enemies for me automatically. And I can hit them with the whip for bonus damage and some extra effects. Oh hey, that's my other desert fortress. And now it's nighttime, there isn't gonna be any enemies, because the enemies want me to go to hell, I guess. Bop! How do you go to hell in Terraria? In Minecraft, if you build a port in Terraria, you just jiggle the way down. There you go, you are in hell. Easy like that. Oh, okay. You saw that, the Terra Prisma just went straight for the bat. And all summons work like that. They're gonna just target enemies automatically for you, but you can use whips to force them to target a specific enemy for you. But it gets better, because the Terra Prisma is fucking stupidly strong when there is only one of them. But if you equip summoner equipment, I can actually summon more Terra Prismas. I think I can summon up to 5 by just wearing the spooky armor. Oh yeah, and it has cosmetic items that you can wear over your armor. So now I have this giant wing of fuck off magic swords killing everything that gets in my way. And do you know how to get to the Terra Prisma? Wanna know how to get it? Not even a spoiler. I mean, it technically is a spoiler because it's something you wouldn't try normally. You gotta kill a boss that is inspired by a Chuhu project, but you basically have to no-hit it. The name of the boss is the Empress of Light. It's a giant fairy, and if you fight her during the daytime, because he's the Empress of Light, she's gonna be at full power, which means all her bullets become insta-kills. But yeah, she ain't gonna survive more than like 30 seconds if you fight her using this bullshit. Ooh, there's a golden bird somewhere. Where's my bugging at? Bird, give me the bird. I got the bird. I should hold on to that bird to show you crafting. That doesn't matter. I should probably show you what would be your ultimate weapon as a summoner, like normally, but They say Summoner is like the weakest class in the game, and I get it. It has really low defense, and to actually be as good as the other classes, there's a lot of tricks you need to do. It ends up being better than the other classes if you know how to do those tricks, at least in damage. But otherwise you're better off. Probably the easiest class to play would be Ranger. Ranger or Melee. Melee is pretty absurd. I love Melee. I'm a caveman, I like hitting things with sticks. I'll actually equip the full summoner set, so that thing actually looks cool. Or at least as cool as having magic swords following. Cool. Oh wait, I need to dissummon the Theraprisman first. And now I can go and... Let's see what King gonna say when he comes back. Oh, wow, there's a lot of those showing today. Oh, I actually have a... I don't want to use my last little creature. Just... I don't want to waste my last little creature just summon the Empress of Light to test if I could beat her as an actual summoner, but I don't even have a proper summoner setup going on here. Oh, I forgot the thing I was gonna pick up on the box. Pack it like some Duke Fisher. Skeleton is too early in the game, and Duke Fisher is professional boss, so not a spoiler. I don't have any buffs, that's nice. I forgot I need to move the... I have a gold bird, what am I talking about? I don't have any buffs. probably overkill to use this just to die on Duke Fishron for fun. I mean, the rest of my gear is actually nice. It's still choosing the OP bait because bottom goes to weight priority on bait. Yeah, not using the proper word. Ow! Oh, I clicked off the game window. Okay, I should definitely play this full screen if I actually do a master mode playthrough. Oh. Ow! I ran straight into the... I think those are still shark needles. He only uses Cthulhu needles when he goes into second phase. He is into second phase and I click off the game window! Help! Excuse me, coming through. Am I actually gonna kill Duke Fisher as a summoner? I mean, never mind. Third phase kicking my ass. It's been a while. And I legit don't play summoner. Where did my motherfucking grave go? Damn, King Legit just went. What's that thing that he sent earlier? Oh, someone made a PS1 remake of Death Stranding. He's trying to say that it looks bad. It doesn't. They even managed to get the guy's face texture done right. I forgot the name of the actor. And he's a lot more expressive on actual PS1 games. He's still taking a shit, I guess. Oh, another boss arena. Oh. I guess we're gonna wait for King here. Yes, you know, because not like we're trying to start a fight with a certain fairy that does not have ice powers, therefore she's not the strongest. But a lot of people shit themselves thinking about fighting her because of the amount of projectiles she shoots. It's been almost 3 hours, should probably end this stream and go check if Cernos is still Yu couldn't completely shaking her. I was gonna say her boots, but Cerno never wears shoes. So I guess shaking her socks. Because she still thinks there's a ghost coming after her. It is nighttime. Oh! That is the thingy that we should never hit if you don't wanna deal with an angry fairy that we kinda wanna hit, so when King comes back he goes, oh, what the fuck, we're definitely gonna die if you do that while we have some other armor on. Eh, fuck it. Oh! Motherfucker! You saw that wasn't on purpose. I just went to whip the Empress and I just misclicked. Ow! No, it's not made of light. And it's not a pet. That is the Stardust Dragon. And it's the endgame summon for the Summoner class. And each summon slot you have turns into a segment for the dragon. Else it would be really stumpy. And you missed me aggroing the Empress of Light only to misclick and teleport back home. And I don't think I can actually summon her again, because the way to summon her is kind of annoying. You need to be on the hollowed biome, this magical, colorful looking holy biome. After you progress to some point in the game, during nighttime, before midnight, and you need to wait for a rainbow-colored butterfly to spawn. My cell phone is actually gonna show it up here as a rare creature if it actually spawns. Because yeah, all of those HUD stuff, they're not normally in the game. I have that then because I have the fully upgraded cell phone, which is the shell phone that let me teleport anywhere in the world. But just the normal cell phone is gonna show all of that stuff. And it's gonna be midnight and we're gonna stop spawning. Okay, let's go back to my normal equipment. I think I chucked everything on this summoner shit chest, yeah. My Zenith is still with me. I'll put away the dragon staff. I keep the tab please on me just because. And yeah, you can see that I don't have summoner gear anymore, so the dragon is now a tiny little fish. Just getting rid of some of that junk and pick it up. And that is what warrior that has finished the game looks like without any cosmetic items. Well, the glowy orange armor and the fire wings already look bad on their own, but all the accessories over them don't help much. No, that one actually doesn't. It's actually hidden. And I forgot that is actually a feature of the game. I have to start sleeping. I can just set it to hide my accessories. Behold! The ultimate warrior! Ha ha ha! God's fury. Oh, alright. This one actually has a visual effect, the Celestial Shell. Too long didn't read, I turn into a werewolf at night, which gives me stat boosts. But if I leave the accessory hidden, you can't see that I've transformed into a werewolf. It just shows there on the buff bar. I do have an idea because I also had to deal with going to work with 2 hours of sleep. So it fucking sucks. Terraria, a few words of advice if you're actually gonna try playing it, before you actually play it. Just so you don't shoot yourself in the foot when you start a new game, because you're gonna go in think it's gonna be like Minecraft, and as I said, it feels like Minecraft in the first 10 minutes, and then you realize, oh, this is a sandbox RPG. When creating your character, play on classic mode or journey mode. That's sort of creative word, but not really. It's complicated. Play it on classic. You're gonna think, oh, medium core should be fine. It's like Mario. No, don't play medium core. Medium core sucks. You're gonna drop all of your items, and if you log out of the world, all your items are gonna disappear. So if you die balls deep into a cave, you have to make it back to where you died with shitty equipment to get your good equipment back. Yeah, hardcore is the best one, because you basically need to start over every time you die. Just play on classic. When there is character customization, you can name your character. There is character customizations. Bam. Yay, sliders. And there is jingles. And as I said, characters are saved separately from the world, so I could just drop jingles into an endgame world and watch him die over and over again. What we're gonna do is create a new world. Name and siege, don't worry about it too much. Size, I always go for large size, because more resources. And again, long-term progression on multiple players. Better if you're actually gonna play the world for longer, but I usually take my time with stuff. And when I have difficulty, again, journey is sort of creative mode, but not really, because it can change difficulty at any time. People are gonna say classic is a bit too easy, but that's because most people are used to play on at least Expert, which was released later. And Expert is not that much harder than Classic. Okay, it is harder, but like, it's the fun kind of hard, because all the bosses get new moves and stuff, and they have unique drops, and some items have better drop rates and stuff. And if you're playing multiplayer, it's basically mandatory that you play expert mode, because instead of sharing one loot pool between everybody in the world, the boss is gonna drop one treasure bag for each player, and that treasure bag is gonna have the full loot drop for every player, so it shares the loot equally between everybody. And Master Mode is basically expert mode, but harder. But the annoying kind of hard, where everything just hits a lot harder and has more health. But it unlocks a bunch of new cosmetic items for you to choose. And then you get to choose which world evil you wanna play on. That's up to personal preference, just leave it to random. They say the corruption is easier to play, but it has worse equipment. While the Crimson is harder, but has better equipment. But just for aesthetics, I always go for the corruption. I always go random, but if I had to pick between one of the or the other, I'd pick corruption. And I just read create, wait for the entire thing to generate, because here the world generate all at once. It's not like Minecraft where it keeps generating as we're playing. There's a size limit to your world. So you're always gonna find every biome. You're not gonna be like in Minecraft where you're gonna be running out for 3 real-time days looking for a specific biome to find the one item you need. Yeah, it can take some time to actually generate the world, and I have no idea why it's taking so long to generate the desert. And yeah, see here what I told you about it being more like an RPG. It's told you like about chests, how you can like other players can access them, just like in Minecraft. But it tells you to use a safe or a piggy bank, which they work like the ender chests in Minecraft. But to get an ender chest in Minecraft, you need to progress a lot. To get a piggy bank in Terraria, you just need to unlock the merchant NPC and you can buy one. So you don't need to share your equipment too much with other players or header. The game doesn't care so much that you have that expanded inventory, because it's not gonna save your ass as much as you think it will. Especially because it's designed to be played on classic mode instead of medium core. So putting all your items away inside your ender chest right before you die is not that OP of a move. Oh, it finishes generating the world. It takes a lot longer on mobile. Like you hit generate world and set your phone down. Go do something else. EA for mobile games. And it generated. I set it to master. At least we're gonna have a test run on master. And yeah, we start with a few tools, because you can't do anything with your bare hands in Terraria. So you go and chop some wood. There's a guide NPC that the guy's supposed to guide you through the game and show you crafting recipes. So we're gonna start chopping some wood. You don't need to mine every block on the tree. That is so much nicer. Everything just falls apart. And there is a slime. Already hit me for 1/5 of my health. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. Because we have like 2 or 3 times their base damage. And the slime is actually gonna kill me. And we also have 3 times the amount of health, and oh wow, the copper sword is not as bad as people say it is. And when you craft a crafting bench, and to craft stuff from it, you just need to be close to it. That slime is gonna kill me while I'm trying to craft. Because again, Terraria treats spawn rules differently, so it's a little more tricky for you to make a safe area than just place a bunch of torches everywhere. Yay, we have a wooden broadsword. You can make arrows with just stone and wood. No need for chicken feathers for some reason. Yay, we're golden. Let's go explore a cave. Oh hey, we found the desert. That took so long. That's probably more than one desert in this world. Actually, I should end this stream already. I just wanna die first, so it's like funny when I close the stream. But the game isn't actually helping me because it's not giving me a cave, and it isn't really spawning anything that can actually kill me. Oh, giant tree. Ooh, wonder what's inside. Oh wait, I did get some torches from breaking pots. Ow! Well, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all had fun. And I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye! Don't do it with me. Way funnier if I died. Oh yeah, I dropped all my coins. But I still have all my shitty gear. What I was expecting to happen when I went down that living tree was that a gnome would spawn and kill me because gnomes are fucking cracked. But no, I just fell to that, to my damn self. Let me actually fix this to what I actually play on. Maybe I'll just play this casually off screen. Oh boy. So, we ended up not doing the thing we put on the title. Okay, so yeah, good night.